To add a recipe to the database, you'll work through all the various tabs. Let's start with this first tab. NextGen will require you to name this recipe file. You'll also need to select a region for this recipe. The remaining fields in the General tab are optional, but are useful tools to make searching for recipes easier. For this example, I will add a custom chicken pizza recipe to the database. You can group the recipe by its classification and expand classifications by clicking on the arrow. Remember to select your region. Many of these fields, such as preparation time, instructions, or recipe image, allow you to provide optional information that are featured in recipe reports, which I'll show you how to generate later in this tutorial. Similar to the ingredients section, you can tag this recipe as a generic recipe, a favorite recipe, and also assign a manufacturer or reference to this recipe. Now let's move on to the Add Ingredients tab. To begin adding ingredients to this recipe or formula, click Add. Then use the various fields to filter your search and find your ingredients. Please remember you can search by unique code, discontinued, and common foods under the Basic tab. You can also search by generic, manufacturer, or reference under the Source tab, and by classification under the Classification tab. In this example, I'll add chopped onions to my recipe by searching by name. Then I will select the food and select the amount of chopped onions needed for this recipe. If you would like to edit the name of this ingredient as it appears in reports, you can uncheck the box to do so. Once you add this ingredient, it will appear on the ingredient list of this recipe. You will repeat the same process to add other ingredients. Please note that you can view the name, quantity, and nutrition information of each ingredient in this recipe.